the time has come that I need to finish this drip line. So I need to gather my supplies. This is my 1/4 inch tubing. This is the drip line. And then I have the tube cutter thing. I don't even know what the technical terms are for these. And I need to get as much of the drip line set up myself that I can. Now I will say I changed my method halfway through this because I'm a person that doesn't know what I'm doing, okay? I started this one way, and the little pieces that go into the tubing were very hard to get in. And so I ended up coming up with a shortcut so that I did not have to do a step where I make the connect the loops. I'll show you that here in a little bit. But I did shortcut the way I was doing it, and it made it go a little faster once I got the hang of it. What are you doing? So this is where I began to run into some issues. As you can see, I'm really struggling to connect the tubing. Now on all of the garden of pink flowers and all the little plants that I've covered so far, I did one loop with a T in it. Chubbs really helped me the first time connect these, and this time I'm struggling and I have to do it myself. So this is me realizing I need to figure out a better way to do this and just get started out there connecting it to the 1/2 inch drip line. So I'm going to go ahead and head that way, and we will get started. There's a lot of things I'm sure of about this drip line, to be quite honest with you. I do feel like I've used all the right connections. I'm just not certain that, mulch and dirt aren't going to get clogged in this very easily. Luckily for me, it's rained a lot, so I haven't had to use it that often or rely on it. I have used it a few times, but I haven't relied on it as my full source of water because we've actually had almost too much rain for some of my areas. Especially, I think, the pink annuals in the front. At some point during this process, I dropped that T, and I've just been using this connector to connect all of the lines, connect it to the the 1/2 inch drip line that runs directly from the hose line. And then I've been just using this because I can put this together. The T is so tight, I cannot connect it. However, this one is way easier. I do have to use my t-shirt, as you can see here, to kind of get a grip. And you kind of have to wiggle it. There is a little trick to it. But once you get the hang of it, then I started going through this process way smoother. This is a goof plug. It's just a little plug that goes in if you make a mistake or you want to plug a hole. You can just plug that right in there. This is what I just basically ran my drip line as a loop around the plant, and I put a goof plug at the end. I was overcomplicating it with the T's and the goof plug at the end. That will be enough for me. Maybe this will be my kryptonite. Maybe this will be the thing that ruins the whole drip line. I'm not certain. I may need to hire somebody if this doesn't work. Right there, and push that T in. I realize this is not the best angle, but it was very hard for me to show you how this works because this is how I have to hold it. I had to crumble up my t-shirt because it was so hard to push in, and you can see here, I kind of had to wiggle it to get it to go, but I could actually get it in. The T's, there was no way. I was never getting those fully on and fully sealed, but these ones, I can do these ones. So like I said, I attached these directly into the 1/2 inch line. These ones are a little longer because they have to run back to the plant. So on the end of this is where I would connect the drip line, but if I was going just directly to the plant, I could just go directly into the 1/2 inch drip, the 1/2 inch line to the drip line directly to the plant and just twist it around and stake it in. Like I said, this may be the wrong way. You may be watching this and being like, this girl, she's going to have so many problems. I'm not certain, okay? I'm just doing what is easiest for me to get this done right now. As you can see, I'm too lazy to even go get a shovel. Oh, I actually did get one to cut out a little area to get it put on the ground. So let me go ahead and finish this up. I'm just over it. I want it done. All this is almost done. I'm going to be done. I need stakes tomorrow, and that's it. as always, this DIY drip irrigation system took me much longer than I anticipated, but it is done now, at least in this middle section. Now I need to focus on picking out my mulch. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. See you next time.